Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on this upcoming transition in the motion of the planet Jupiter. Now beyond any doubt, Jupiter, which is the most benevolent planet, all the auspicious events in our life generally happens because of the blessings or support of the planet Jupiter. So Jupiter, which is currently transiting in the Taurus sign, very soon it is going to be entering in the Gemini sign, but the bridge which connects Taurus and Gemini is the underlying nakshatra, which is the Mrigashira. So Jupiter on April 10th will enter the Mrigashira nakshatra, and just because it's in a very fast paced motion, so from April 10th till June 14th it's going to be transiting in this nakshatra being ruled by the planet Mars. Now guys, definitely there is going to be a surge in the energy, because when Jupiter is in the Rohini, see, Rohini is a very kind of a feel good kind of energy. When we talk about for appreciation of the beautiful things or for travels, for recognition, the energy or the combination of the Jupiter and the Rohini can be seen as a good match. But when we talk about that sort of thrust within you to keep moving forward and keep on exploring more opportunities, more option for your expansion, for your growth and all, so the energy of the Mrigashira somehow tend to remain very supportive. So guys, in this video we will have our elaborative discussion, like whether it's about from the Nav Tara concept as well, from your Janam Tara or the Moon Tara, because I always say this thing that when you give attention to the Janam Tara, you get to know more about from the omens point of view. Like the way guys, I uploaded this video yesterday only about this Black Monday concept. I mentioned it over there that the only thing which is making me little bit doubtful about all the experiment going on in the world is that Saturn in this transit in the Pisces has entered in a very inauspicious kind of alignment. Same is the way guys, when we talk about taking chances, see, because Mrigashira energy has got more to do with the exploration. I still remember, I don't take any credibility, accountability of this story, the credibility, but I read somewhere like what happened once a long time back in China. There was this guy, he owed lot of money to different people, and he used to be living in hiding just to avoid confrontation from that people, and he used to have issue in his leg, he used to limp. So once what happened, all the people whom he owe money, they all gathered together that today we will not leave him, and they saw him coming from far away from a mountain. They saw him coming from far away, and the minute even that guy, he saw those people to whom he need to pay back the money, he started running just because he had issue in the leg, so he was limping and moving forward. And just because one of that guy, he shot an arrow at him, and the arrow actually struck him on some nerve on his leg, and now the guy who was limping, now he started pacing up, and the issue in his leg got sorted out. And some people say that this is how the acupuncture got invented, that the arrow actually struck him in a specific nerve which actually solved his issue of his leg pain and leg problem. So that is what I'm trying to tell you guys, that when we talk about Jupiter's transit in the Mrigashira nakshatra, Mrigashira has got everything to do with the search and the exploration. And very soon, when in the transit, Jupiter and Rahu will form a trinal combination in the transit, it will actually give rise to many opportunities as well. Guys, the only one thing which I want to make it clear here is that whatever you want to extract right now, or not right now, like for the next couple of years from the planet Jupiter, you have to be proactive. Jupiter is like in a rush. Jupiter is in a very atichari motion, so whatever you have to get from it, you have to be proactive. If you are just waiting for something to happen on its own, some sort of epiphany, things will happen on their own, you might lose out on the opportunity. So guys, like the way I was talking about, first let's briefly look at the points which I have written for you. So we know this thing that Mrigashira is a nakshatra which is connected with the deer's head. The ruling deity is the Soma, the moon god. Ruling planet is Mars. Zodiac sign is from 23 degree 20 minutes of the Taurus, reaching till 6 degree 40 minutes of the Gemini. Its nature is very mridu, soft and gentle, and the energy is of search, being very inquisitive, intellectual oriented. Now, Jupiter's traits, we know that Jupiter represents wisdom, spirituality, higher knowledge, dharma, prosperity for growth, and it is a natural karaka of the expansion, philosophy, ethics, and optimism. Now, how you can connect the energy of the Jupiter and the energy of the Mrigashira Nakshatra? So, the very first thing is that it is a very supportive sign for the mental and intellectual curiosity. So that means there may be a strong desire to explore different philosophies, religions, or even scientific areas. The searching nature of the Mrigashira blends beautifully with the Jupiter's love of wisdom. So suddenly, if in this like 1 month or 2 months period of time, if suddenly you get intrigued towards doing a certification, doing a course, finishing a book, so that might be a good omen. Along with that, guys, so yes, this placement often creates someone who's intellectually hungry, a seeker of truth, knowledge, or spiritual depth. Gentle wisdom, Jupiter becomes a teacher here, but a very soft and engaging one, because the nature or the temperament of the Mrigashira is very mridu. Communication, especially if in a Gemini part of Mrigashira, becomes an important tool for sharing wisdom. Restless growth. This person may constantly seek new opportunities for growth or travel. They don't like to stay in one belief system or worldview for too long. So always seeking more understanding. Like the way, guys, I mentioned this thing that when Jupiter was in the Rohini actually kinds of, give you that sort of contentment which is not very conducive for the growth. But the restlessness of the Mrigashira pushes you towards more opportunities, more growth. Children and teaching, often a good sign for the teachers, counselors, or the guides. So in a way, for all the astrologers, psychic, and counselors, it's going to be a good news. Someone who spread knowledge in a nourishing and engaging way. I try my level best to be as engaging as it is possible. Love for children and nurturing their growth, especially when placed in the Taurus section of the Mrigashira, could be prominent. Financial aspect. So when Jupiter in the Mrigashira is going to be in the Taurus side, so it may bring stability and abundance, especially through teaching, spiritual work, or beauty arts. And when it is going to be in the Gemini sign, so more likely people they will be able to earn more through communication, writing, media, or any of the intellectual ventures. Now, guys, when we talk about certain dates, so Jupiter is going to be in the Mrigashira from April 10th till June 14th. So like from April 10th, it will enter the Mrigashira, first pada of it, which is the Leo Navamsa. So again, for anything to do with the attainment of the position, recognition, trying something new, it's going to be supportive time. On April 28th, Jupiter within the Mrigashira will enter the second pada, which is the Virgo Navamsa. So especially people connected with the health, medical field could get benefited. Even those who are connected with accountancy, finance industry can get benefited. On May 15th, Jupiter will enter the third pada of the Mrigashira, which is the Libra Navamsa pada. So for relationship matters, domestic abundance, bliss, auspicious events in the family life, this is going to be the period of that. And finally, on May 30th, Jupiter will enter the fourth pada of the Mrigashira Nakshatra, which is the Scorpio Navamsa pada. So again, for occult, for exploration, major transformation, meditation, this is going to be the good time, like searching something in the fields of the occult or some sort of conspiracy theories and all. Now, guys, I also want to give you and talk briefly about its impact based on your moon nakshatra from the Navtara concept. So guys, if your birth moon nakshatra is of the sun, like you are born with your moon being in the Kritika nakshatra, Uttara Falguni nakshatra, or the Uttara Ashadha nakshatra, that means Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Vipat Tara. That means be mindful of what you seek, be mindful of investments, calm your restless monkey mind through meditation. Now, if your moon nakshatra is of the moon in itself, like you're born with moon being in the Rohini nakshatra, Hasta nakshatra, or the Shravan nakshatra, so that means Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Sampat Tara. So guys, Sampat Tara is like, look at it in this way that you can take chances for wealth reinforcement, explore more opportunities as luck is by your side. If you are born with your moon being in the Mars nakshatra, so that means your moon at the time of the birth was in the Mrigashira, Chitra or the Dhanishta nakshatra. So that means it is your birth star where Jupiter is going to be transiting. So guys, depending on the yoga you have in the chart, running dasha and the house where Jupiter is transiting, results will come. If your moon nakshatra is of the Rahu, like you are born with moon being in the Adra, in the Swati, in the Sadbisha, so that means Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Param Mitra Tara, great friend. So that means friends, acquaintances, connections will bring financial opportunities. If you are born with your moon being in the Jupiter nakshatra, like Punarvasu, Vishakha, Pur Bhadrapada, and Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Mrigashira. So it is in a Mitra Tara, in a friendly Tara. So that means financial opportunities will come through friends, connections and acquaintances. If your moon nakshatra is of the Saturn, like you are born with your moon being in the Pusha nakshatra, Anuradha nakshatra, Uttar Bhadrapada nakshatra, so that means moon is going to be like Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Nadhana Tara, which represents poverty. So that means omens are not very supportive for taking financial risk. If it's happening in your 6th, 12th house from ascendant, be careful. If your moon nakshatra is of the Mercury, you are born with your moon being in the Ashlesha nakshatra, Jyeshtha nakshatra or Revati nakshatra, that means Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Sadhan Tara, nakshatra of the attainment. So that is supportive time for getting promoted, leading or like landing at financially lucrative job offers, approval of loans, getting contracts. If your moon is at the time of the birth was in any of the Ketu nakshatra, like this could be Ashwini, Magha, Mula, so that means Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Paryatak Tara, which represents obstacles. So that means omens are not supportive for taking financial risk. Don't lose hope if experience delays or roadblocks in first few attempts in the financial dealing. Simply means that if you are finding obstacle in the first attempt, it's a message from the nature, from the cosmos, that keep on putting more efforts. And guys, if your moon nakshatra is of the Venus, you are born with your moon being in the Bharni nakshatra, Pur Falguni nakshatra, Pur Ashadha nakshatra, so that means Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Shema Tara, which represents happiness. So that means financial opportunities and possibilities of spending on auspicious things. See, even my notepad is all astrology ruled, all phases of the moon. So okay guys, now we will briefly look at that based on your rising sign, what to expect, in which degree the transition is going to be happening. Again guys, I always say this thing that planet in the zodiac sign tells about how the planet will manifest results based on its relationship with that zodiac sign. When we talk about nakshatra, over there the intent also comes into picture, the style also comes into picture. Like the way, for example, Jupiter in the Rohini nakshatra might be also seeking any artistic creative thing, any financial opportunity, but in a very hopeful kind of way. But same Jupiter in the Mrigashira will be very probing mind, will be looking out, will be relying on its own skill. So Jupiter in the Rohini, I trust you, you go and finalize the deal. Jupiter in the Mrigashira, can you show me the documents? Can I just cross question the person? So this is how it functions. Okay guys, now looking at for all the rising signs. So when we talk about for the Aries Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be now transiting in the nakshatra of your ascendant lord. So it's going to be a very good time. So if I were to say for any auspicious or manglik event to happen in your life, in your family, this is going to be a very supportive time for that. And especially people who are in any of the real estate business, people who are in any family business, they can also witness some good news. Now for the Taurus Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 12th and the 7th lord in the first house. So guys, this is going to be the time when many Taurus Lagna natives will be very much driven towards like we say major investments. Along with that, even in the matters of like researching on the spirituality, meditation, like all those secretive conspiracy theories might be a driving factor for many Taurus Lagna natives, especially those who are already living in a foreign land. They are in a business of import, export and all. Those people can get benefited. Now for the Gemini Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is already there in your 12th house, and Mars, it is transiting in the nakshatra of the Mars, which is also not very fruitful nakshatra. Like Mars is not a very fruitful planet for you. So guys, for the Gemini Lagna natives, you have to be very mindful. This is a typical energy where, see, it can give rise to many aimless kind of wandering. Okay, there is nothing wrong in going for travels, exploring option, but it's just like that the omens does not seem to be working out in a way that you will land at something concrete or substantial. So this monkey mind needs to be calmed through meditation. Those people who are seeking answer for any life and death matter, mortality and the soul level answer, spiritual quest, it might be good for that, but for the travels and all, it looks like to be wasteful and aimless kind of travels and wandering. I just wanted to say that. For the Cancer Lagna, so guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your Yog Karak planet. So it's going to be very, very good news. So for the Cancer Lagna natives, during this time, if you have to like appear for any competitive exam, any of the family life related auspicious event, getting married or finalizing any matrimonial event, finalizing your property, buying a land and something. So in majority of the ways, it is going to be supporting the Cancer Lagna natives. In a way, omens are actually working out in your favor. For the Leo Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the Yog Karak planets nakshatra of yours in the 10th house. So in your career front, there might be many opportunities which you can expect with this entry of the Jupiter in your 9th and the 4th lord's nakshatra. Those people who are like trying for any relocation, any job promotion, buying any property and all, omens will support you. For the Virgo Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 3rd and the 8th lord in the 9th house. So guys, this is going to be the time when because of the support of the divine blessing and grace, you will be able to find a solution of any of the ongoing kind of problem and all. And those people who are especially like the Jupiter's Mrigashira nakshatra transit will be much more fruitful for them when Jupiter is going to be entering in the Gemini side of it. The Gemini side of the Mrigashira will be much more fruitful for them. But yes, for finding answers, pilgrimage and like any of the higher learning and all, it's going to be supportive time. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 7th and the 2nd lord. So especially those people who are in any of the investment banking kind of field, you are like seeking answers of like any of the deeper truth, spiritual truth, factors of mortality, beyond life and death and all. So for finding that deeper answers in the life, this could be a supportive time for that. Those people who are like awaiting any inheritance, any wealth, any allocation of the family joint resources and all, so those people will stand a good chance, and like there could be some sudden speculative gains as well in your favor. In the matters of relationship, yes, partner, family will actually prove to be very supportive. For the Scorpio Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your ascendant and the 6th lord. So it's going to be a supportive time. Like the way I mentioned, Jupiter represents the auspicious Manglik event in our life. So this could be witnessing some auspicious lifetime event. This could be getting married, childbirth, that dream job or visa immigration approval and all, win in the lawsuit and all. This is how it is going to be working out for you. For the Sagittarius Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 5th and the 12th lord. like Jupiter is your ascendant lord in itself. So guys, now things are going to be working out slightly in your advantage. See, just like that, Sagittarius Lagna natives have actually been facing a lot of the issues at their work front. The health has been a major concern. Ascendant lord there in the 6th house, 4th house, too much of the motley combination of the planets and all. So I would say that yes, this is going to be the time, especially those students who have to write any competitive exam. It is going to be very supportive for them. And for any of the lawsuit related matters, like, see, a lot of the times it's not only about like God forbid, even if you are in any of the lawsuit related issue, medical problem and all, at least finding a right astrologer, right lawyer, right doctor who will be able to diagnose your problem and give you the right guidance, that also becomes very important. And Jupiter in the Mrigashira in your 6th house is going to be a supportive sign for that. Now guys, for the Capricorn Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 11th and the 4th lord in the 5th house. So yes guys, for some major investments, recognition and being well guided by the omens in the right direction. See, 5th house, 9th house, they are like the houses of the past life merits, our pitris, our ancestors, our Ishta Devata. So whether any of the artistic creative work is getting applicable in your case, or any of the like spiritual and like religious austerities getting applicable, any of the concerns of your academics and all, so luck is actually supporting you. So for recognition, for being led in the right direction of your success, of your growth, this is how Jupiter in the Mrigashira is going to be supporting you. Now guys, when we talk about for the Aquarius rising natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 10th and the 3rd lord in the 4th house. So especially people who are like working as a real estate consultant, any of the advisory kind of role and all, so those people can actually get benefited. Again guys, because from over here, Jupiter is going to be giving its straight aspect to your 10th house as well. So yes, during this time, you will get the right support of your family, those people who are expecting any relocation. And Jupiter is also active in your dasha as well. Like, you know, you have been out of the job, getting a job, or relocating to a different city, trying your hands in a different role. In all those kind of possibilities, Jupiter is going to be supporting you, and also it can also pave path towards some manglik, auspicious event in the family as well. And lastly guys, for the Pisces Lagna natives, guys, in your case, Jupiter is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 2nd and the 9th lord in the 3rd house. So especially guys, people who are connected with the fields of like you are working as a consultant, financial advisor, or something to do with the like, you know, influencer, sales, media, marketing professional, you are a freelance person, you are working as a coach, those people can actually get benefited because of your good advisory skills. More financial opportunities will come to you. Also those people who are working as a religious preacher, it is also going to be supportive time for them. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.